I'm Mai Salazar. Here are the latest stories. The government has placed the Greater Manila area under general community quarantine with heightened restrictions starting May 15 to 31 to address the country's COVID-19 cases. Denisa Fernandez enumerates the changes under the new status.
National Capital Region or NCR, Bulacan, Cavite, Rizal and Laguna, collectively called as NCR Plus, will relax into General Community Quarantine or GCQ with heightened restrictions starting May 15 until 31 to contain coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 cases. This after President Rodrigo Duterte approved the recommendation in an address to the people aired late Thursday. Under GCQ with heightened restrictions, individuals aged 18 to 65 may leave their residences, but only essential travel into and out of NCR Plus will be permitted. Operations of public transport will also remain. The government has also eased limitations on indoor dine-in services by allowing 20% venue capacity, while outdoor dining is permitted at 50% of venue capacity. Moreover, outdoor tourist attractions in NCR Plus may be opened at 30%. Specialized markets of the Department of Tourism will also be allowed. Religious gatherings, necrological services, wakes and funerals for individuals who died not brought by COVID-19 will be permitted at 10% of venue capacity. Meanwhile, non-contact sports, games, scrimmages held outdoors, personal care services not mandating removal of masks will continue to be allowed at 30% capacity. Meantime, interzonal travel from NCR Plus will remain restricted except for authorized persons outside residence or airports. On the other hand, Apayao, Baguio City, Benguet, Kalinga, Mountain Province, Abra, Cagayan, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Batangas, Quezon, Puerto Princesa, Iligan City, Davao City and Lanao del Sur are also placed under GCQ from May 15 to 31. Meanwhile, modified enhanced community quarantine will be raised over Santiago City, Quirino, Ifugao and Zamboanga City for the same period. Further, the rest of the country will be under modified GCQ until the end of May. For Golden Nation Network, this is Denisa Fernandez.
In the meantime, the government has expanded its travel ban to Oman and the United Arab Emirates amid the threat of the more transmissible variant first discovered in India. Meanwhile, the travel ban imposed on India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka will be extended until the end of May. Denisa Fernandez back with the update.
The Philippines has expanded its travel ban to Oman and the United Arab Emirates or UAE to contain the spread of the coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 in the country. Starting May 15, individuals coming from Oman and UAE and those with travel history in the said nations within 14 days will be prohibited to enter the Philippines. Travelers who will arrive in the country from the said foreign nations before the ban takes effect will still be allowed to enter, but will have to undergo a 14-day facility-based quarantine and COVID-19 testing. The government has initially banned travelers from India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka until May 15. However, the ban will be extended until May 31. The ban was recommended by the Departments of Health and Foreign Affairs amid the threat of the more transmissible variant of COVID-19 first discovered in India. For Golden Nation Network, this is Denisa Fernandez.
Moreover, the Interagency Task Force or IATF on Emerging Infectious Diseases has allowed the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority or TESDA to hold limited in-person assessments for household service workers in places under Modified Enhanced Community Quarantine or MECQ. IATFN presidential spokesperson Harry Roque clarified that the in-person assessments must be held in TESDA training institutions only and must be limited for household service workers ready for deployments. In the meantime, the IATF has also permitted the sale of Lotto, Keno, Scratch It, and small town lottery tickets across the country. The Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office is ordered to ensure the observance of minimum health protocols in the ticket selling by its office and authorized agents. We are your voice for change. We will keep on bringing updates and the latest stories. I'm Mai Salazar. Watch these stories on News Force.
Here are today's headlines. National Capital Region Plus relaxes to general community quarantine with heightened restrictions from May 15 to 31. Philippines expands travel ban to Oman and United Arab Emirates. Travel ban on 5 other nations extended. Senate President eyes more session days to tackle priority bills. Palace urged to retract defeatist statements on West Philippine Sea. Department of Finance says 20 billion pesos needed for youth vaccination. Number of unaccompanied minors at United States-Mexico border falls this week. Fair and balanced news, comprehensive reports that will take you to the heart of the action. This is News Force.